Hello there, teacher. This is a supplementary activity that I'm gonna talk about because I couldn't be on the video collaboration, but I have here this presentation to say what I understand but for this important topic, which is feedback in the classroom, in the field classroom. Okay, so first we have to understand this impact of this term feedback. That is like we have so many strategies in order to provide this effective feedback. And also, I think the main part is in order to get the student engagement, right? In this case, we have the types of feedback. We have the formative and the summative feedback. In the first part, we have like as Monday to 2018 said that the importance of timely and specific feedback for student improvement, right? Like formative assessment is when formative feedback is when we are in class in real time doing this kind of reinforcement. But summative is like at the end, like when we apply some kind of evaluation or quiz, and we have to analyze the topics in which students maybe they are in trouble or they didn't understand topic. So identifying these weaknesses, we can make a general reinforce about this topic. All right, so we have the feedback techniques. In this case, we have, for instance, the peer assessment, yeah, and also the self-assessment. Both can be effective. According to Polos and Mahoney to 2008, encouraging students to engage in a reflective practice for continuous improvement. Yeah, in this case, we have the principle here is to encourage students to be reflective. They have to understand what they about their mistakes and try to it is like to win-win. One student maybe is better at speaking or the student has some qualities, but maybe they are struggling in some different like skills. For instance, maybe they are not so good at the writing, or they don't know some vocabulary. So in this case, it's important the peer assessment in which we learn from each other. Technology and feedback. Technology is an important tool that we can take advantage of it. And of course, is using online platforms because it helps about the customized learning. In this case, customized feedback, because just we are knowing the rhythm of the student. There are so many applications that can show us how the student performance, how was maybe the topics in which they have trouble, and it's like improves the speed in which when we can analyze the data of the students results, in which they are maybe they need more reinforcement, or they just it's like maybe they are confused, but they are really interesting, and we can use that to customize, as I said. Okay, feedback implementation is about incorporation this feedback into teaching and learning process. Yeah, this is important because it is the role of constructive feedback in fostering growth mindset. Okay, so that's about also the methodology, yeah, in which we are just building something. This is the pathway that we can follow to get the goal, to get the knowledge for the students. So if they are having some troubles, we have to make the proper feedback in order to help the students maybe to be aware of their troubles, or if they are doing good or in good way, we can guide to keep going. All right, so as a conclusion, we can say that recognizing the transformative impact of effective feedback on student learning outcomes, encouraging a culture of continuous improvement through personalized and meaningful feedback. This is the principal rule that we can follow, that mistakes can be good in order to improve ourselves. In this case, if we uh, maybe have a wrong pronunciation, but we can, you know, as I said, with peers, maybe, or with your classmates, we can know this, that how is the pronunciation, how the teacher maybe could be a model, how the teacher is pronouncing this word, or if maybe a student correct me. For instance, one student tell me, you know, this is not correctly pronounced. We have to pronounce in a good way. All right, so we have some references, and this is about all this important topic that maybe as I was also a student, we make mistakes, but with the guide of the teachers, even when we practice in this case the language, because it's an important part when we are learning EFL, in the EFL process, EFL teaching process. Um, with peers, we have, you know, the confidence. We are comfortable to talk, to practice, to make mistakes. In this case, just we are learning, we are having this kind of constructive process in which we are applying in real life situations what we are doing. If we maybe have some trouble or some mistakes, we can correct that and keep going. All right, thank you so much, teacher. And this is all for our this presentation.